Four kinds of marriage that God doesn't like. Number one, late marriage. God is against late marriage. That thing that keeps you as a single for a long time. When you marry late, there are certain benefits. All the curry, the maggi, the spice of marriage, you can't enjoy it. When you marry late, you can't enjoy all the spices of marriage. Where you play with your child, play with your husband, you can't enjoy that spice of marriage. Number two kind of marriage that God does not like: distant marriage. You are in London, your family is in Kafachan. For this purpose, a man shall leave his father and mother and shall be joined. Somebody holla join. Shout join. Shout join. Shout join. Distant marriage is not right. The man says he wants to marry you and he wants to travel abroad to go and hustle. Tell him to choose one: marry or travel. Don't keep me in between. He's now there. He has paid your dowry. He's in America. You are here. He can be there for 10 years. You are here. He can be there for 15 years. So 15 years you are here alone, single. And most of the times, he may even get married to somebody else. You are now in your 50s, you don't know where to start from. Never allow anybody engage you or marry you and travel. If he's working his visa, work for two of you. Either you work the visa for two of us or no visa at all. The man said, they transfer me to Lokoja. All I'm staying there is one room. Let me and you squeeze ourselves in that one room. They transfer you to Lagos. We stay there together. For better, for worse. For transfer, for follow. First kind of marriage is what? Second kind. The third kind is childless marriage. I'm telling you that marriages that God doesn't like and God wants to stop today. I said God wants to stop today. Once you are married, the next thing is to produce. Number 4, broken marriage. God hates late marriage. God hates distant marriage. God hates childless marriage. And God hates broken marriages. Divorce, God hates it. Broken home, God hates it. There are people who are together, but their marriage is already broken. They don't communicate. They don't greet. They don't talk to themselves. They are together, but broken. If you are in that category, there is healing coming. There are people who are hurt. Women are bleeding. There are women that are bleeding. They are bleeding. There are men who are bleeding. They are bleeding. They are crying because of what marriage has done to them. Hurt. Hurt. That's the only thing I will address that leads to broken marriages. Hurt. Do you know when Elijah was hurt? That was when God stopped using him. He said, Father, what's this? I'm the only one who has kept his faith. And God said, there are 7,000 that have not bowed to Baal. He was hurt. God said, I can't use a man that's hurt. Anoint others. Many of us are hurt. Our heart is bleeding. Our heart is bleeding by what has come out of the mouth of our spouse to us. We are bleeding. So women are married, but it's like they're being treated like house help. The family doesn't like you. There are men, because they have no money now, their wives have no regard for them. Some of you have come out of your marriage now and pains. How do you feel? A man that you labored for, struggled, sweated for. Now he has a car. He carries a girl in that car and you are trekking. You see the girl. And the girl is smiling. Let me advise you, young lady. If a man is oppressing his wife because of you, get ready. What you will go through? You will so suffer. And guess what? It is that same man that will punish you. A man is not thinking of his wife. He has turned his back on his wife because you are the new chiquito. You are the new chick that he has caught. Are you not stupid? You have no child for this man. A woman has children and is treating her like this. Don't you know that's a wicked man? What do you think is special about you? Any woman who enjoys a man at the detriment of another woman will have women enjoy her man at her own detriment. Young lady, believe in that man who has nothing, but let him have a future. Let him treat you right. Let him care about you. Did I say something here? Don't allow someone else victimize who has labored with him, and you are taking glory and credit. Some of you are hurting. There are women that want to walk out of their marriage. There are men that they are tired. How can you be in a home when a woman has no respect for you, abuse you back to back, insult you? All she does is to think of herself. And the truth about some women is, the thoughts they have, they think that's what the world thinks. How do I explain this now? They rule this world by their thoughts. Oh, I'm ashamed. They think people see them like that. I'm in pain. People see them like that. That is why they come after the man with anger, not knowing your imagination at times rests with you alone. What you think at times, it is just you alone that has that imagination. There are men that are hurting. Men are in pain. God is going to heal your hearts today. There are reasons why marriage is initiated. Marriage is initiated for, number one, for companionship. You get married because when you have a wrong reason to get married, even in the marriage, you feel empty. And that's why there are some people that are married, but they are living single. Companionship. You need somebody to constantly talk to. It's for companionship. So you can have a friend. You can have. Man was created to relate. Man is a relational being. You're married for complement, to complement each other. Where your strength is, where the person's weakness is, you complement. There are things about you that you need somebody to complement you. I got married because I need complement. And those are the things I was looking for. And that complement. I need somebody whose strength is my weakness, who my weakness is a strength, so we can complement it. For example, I like to play. So I needed somebody who will like laughter, but be serious. Yeah, so you need somebody who can curb your excesses. You get married for procreation. Procreation. Do you know the joy when you see something that looks like you? There's this fulfillment. Not just looks like you, that behaves like you. When you see a nature, it's just fun, okay? For procreation. And also procreation is important because God said be fruitful. When you procreate legally, when you procreate, you are obeying a divine instruction. Multiply. And what? Replenish the earth. You also get married for bodily pleasure. Bodily pleasure. If you think you are enjoying sex outside marriage, wait till you get married. Sex is not this nonsense you people are doing. It's not the copulation of just bodily contact. Sometimes you need just to rest your head on somebody. Sometimes you just need someone to hold your hand. That's the bodily pleasure. Sometimes you just need a right lap to put your head, not Delilah. A right lap. You can never correct a building from the roof. You correct it from where? So if you want to correct a building, you correct it from the foundation. So where people have a problem is that the foundation is wrong. Marriage is also, you get married for covenants. Covenants forever. Forever. Everybody will leave you one day. That your partner will not leave you. When there was no service here, everybody was at home. Some of you during the lockdown, your mother and your father were together. Or if you're already in a relationship, you're married and you're in the crowd, you're with your partner. So a covenant, marriage is a covenant.